my God, what is this? Oh my God, what happened this?
How can this brand scam people like this? I spent everything on this car and it's worthless.
No more trust! No more trust! Refund our money!
The U.S. government is going to take action against this car brand and want to help with people who lost her money.
Imagine waking up to find out the company that built your car, the one you're still paying off, just went under. No more service centers, no more warranty support, and a resale value that just hit rock bottom. It sounds like a nightmare, but for owners of these 6 brands, it's becoming a reality. Today, we are looking at the automotive giants currently standing on the edge of a cliff. From legendary luxury icons to American staples, these brands are being crushed by bad debt, failed tech, and zero consumer trust. And the crazy part, the brand at number 1 is a household name that millions of people still have in their driveways right now. Stick around, because what's happening behind closed doors at these dealerships is something they are desperate to keep quiet. Let's get into it. Step 1. The identity crisis. Genesis. Starting us off at number 6 is Genesis. When Hyundai launched this luxury spin-off, the goal was clear: take down BMW and Mercedes by offering the same glitz for thousands of dollars less. On paper, it worked. The cars look stunning and the tech is top tier. But there's a massive problem that money can't fix. Status. Real luxury buyers don't want a bargain, they want a legacy. To most people, a Genesis is still just a Hyundai in a tuxedo. While BMW is moving nearly 400,000 units a year in the US, Genesis is struggling to even clear 75,000. But it's not just about sales. It's about the cheap experience. Many buyers are still forced to service their $70,000 luxury sedans at local Hyundai shops next to $20,000 accents, add in massive recalls for engine stalling fuel pumps and the sudden axing of their electric models like the G80, and you see a brand that's losing its footing. If they can't find an identity soon, Genesis might just become a footnote in automotive history. Step 2. Rebrand disaster. Jaguar. Coming in at number 5 is a brand that used to define British excellence, Jaguar. There was a time when the leaping cat meant you had arrived. It was the choice of royalty and movie stars. Today, Jaguar is a ghost town, in a move that experts are calling corporate suicide. Jaguar killed off almost its entire lineup, the XE, XF, F-Type, and even their electric I-Pace, leaving dealers with almost nothing to sell until 2026. To make matters worse, they recently ditched their iconic logo for a generic, modern design that fans absolutely hated. Reliability has always been an issue, with Jaguar consistently ranking near the bottom of every quality survey. With sales hitting irrelevant levels and their CEO jumping ship, Jaguar is no longer a predator on the road. It's a brand on life support, kept alive only by its sister company, Land Rover. Step 3. The fallen legend Mitsubishi. At number 4, we have a name that used to rule the world of rally racing, Mitsubishi. In the early 2000s, Mitsubishi was the cool brand. They had the Lancer Evolution, the Montero, and a reputation for being indestructible. Fast forward to today, and the brand is a shell of its former self. Their US sales have plummeted by 75% since their peak. They've abandoned performance cars to build dated, budget-friendly crossovers that the competition is eating alive. But the real reason Mitsubishi is failing isn't just the cars, it's the trust. They were caught in massive scandals for covering up mechanical defects and faking fuel economy data. Nissan eventually had to buy a controlling stake just to stop them from disappearing entirely. With prices rising due to new tariffs and a lineup that feels 10 years old, Mitsubishi is running out of road. Step 4. The forgotten luxury Infiniti. Number 3 belongs to Infiniti. Not long ago, Infiniti was the driver's choice for Japanese luxury. They were the only ones brave enough to take on the BMW 3 Series with the legendary G35, but then something changed. Infiniti stopped caring about performance and started making generic SUVs. The result? Sales have cratered by 60% in just a few years. They are now closing showrooms and tucking themselves back into the corners of Nissan dealerships. Their last sedan, the Q50, is gone. Their production lines for the QX50 are shutting down. When a brand starts hiding inside its parent company's stores and cutting its lineup to the bone, it's a clear sign that the end is near. If you're looking for a car that holds its value, an Infiniti is a very risky bet right now. Step 5. The American Tragedy Chrysler. At number 2, we have a brand that was once the pride of Detroit, Chrysler. This is the company that gave us the Hemi V8 and literally invented the minivan. It was the backbone of the American middle class. Now, Chrysler is practically a one-car brand. After killing the iconic 300 sedan, they are left with only the Pacifica minivan. While rivals like Toyota and Kia are innovating with hybrids and high-tech features, Chrysler is selling aging platforms that haven't changed in years. The numbers are terrifying. Sales have dropped a staggering 80% since 2005. The parent company has openly warned that underperforming brands will be axed by 2026. Chrysler is at the top of that list. Buying one today means you might own a vehicle from a company that doesn't exist by the time you finish your car payments. Step 6. The giant in freefall Nissan. Finally, we reach number 1, and this one is going to hurt. Nissan. It's hard to believe that a powerhouse that sells nearly 1 million cars a year in the US could be on the brink. But the data doesn't lie. Behind the scenes, Nissan is in a total meltdown. They recently reported a $4.5 billion loss, and their operating profits have crashed by 90%. They've laid off 20,000 workers, closed plants, and canceled their most promising future electric vehicles. The downward spiral started with a massive corporate scandal involving their former CEO, followed by years of building cars with notoriously unreliable CVT transmissions. Now, internal reports suggest Nissan may only have about 12 to 14 months of cash left before they need a massive bailout or a merger to survive. Even a giant can fall, and Nissan is currently in a vertical drop. Buying a car is the second biggest investment most of us ever make. When a brand is struggling, the owners are the ones who pay the price through missing parts, lack of service, and disappearing resale value. Before you sign those papers, do your homework. A great deal at the dealership might turn into a financial nightmare if the manufacturer isn't around to back it up. Which of these brands surprised you the most? Do you think Nissan can be saved, or is it too late for the American Chrysler? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the automotive world. I'll see you in the next one. Would you like me to adjust the tone of any specific section or expand on the technical reasons for these failures?